So hello everyone, I am Aditi Priyam.
And I am Shivam.
And I'm Yashwadi.
So today we are going to talk about tariff. So
Hello,
let's
guys.
understand what tariff is. Tariff is basically a tax that foreign country imposed on
within the countries.
yeah.
Like tariff is
On-
a tax
on-
imposed
on
by a
product.
government to protect our native exporter or importers.
Yeah.
So tariff is that.
And it is affecting India at a very large
You can
scale.
tell something which we have to country itself want to promote our products, domestic products. So, like our product will not go to some other countries, so that their products will sold within their country.
So US is rising tariffs and US is imposing tariffs for 100% on some products like medicines, and I think US
I
is
guess
doing
medicines not 100% included.
on certain
In
medicines.
generic medicines, it's like exempted. For
Okay.
generic medicines, the tax is.
So guys, can you tell that what is the effect of tariff on any economies? Like if you are imposing some tariff on some other
So
countries.
basically, because we are purchasing oil from Russian government, so and Trump government doesn't like that, so they imposed heavy taxes, heavy tariffs on us. First of all, firstly, the tariff was 25%, and after that, Trump said that if you continue purchase oil from Russia, we will increase our tariffs. India continues purchasing oil from Russia, so Trump has increased the tariffs. So increased the tariffs to 25% to 50%. So now currently the tariff is 50%.
So you mean to say that like we are importing the oil from the Russia, so US
It's basically
government.
like that. It is
But
one of the reasons.
but instead of us, China is also importing too much oil from Russia. So
China-
why US hasn't imposed tax on China's?
The main motive of US to increase the tariff is basically US wants domestic productions of the product. They want more industrial growth in their country only. They are promoting domestic trade. So they try to ignore export from other
Basically,
countries.
China is a developed country, so they don't need that much of China government doesn't affect with the tariffs.
But
Because they
what
have
I
developed-
think that like US has not imposed that much of tax on China because US knows very well that he is an importer country of China. Like US imports as many things from the China, like machine and many parts and electronics components from the China itself. So they have their repercussion. If they will impose the tariffs on China, they will stop. They will get automatically higher prices of product on the China. So China may increase the prices of the product if they will impose tariffs on China. So may China will not give the products to US. They will because there is a US is an importer country of China.
Yes.
So this may be a
You
reason.
can say. China is like a very budget of China is very huge as compared to the Indian budget. So they are okay with the tariffs. They don't like China is not afraid of the US government because they all have the technology. Like China is known for the technology. China knows how to build that product, how to go beyond like the US technology. So China is something which can they can digest the tariffs, but we can't. But we cannot.
Many people will lose employment due to this because it will
Yes,
affect
it will affect
textile industry, gems and jewelries industry, medicine and medical industries. So it will affect Indian क्या हो सकता है
Indian economy.
Indian economy.
Economy. So do you know how many types of tariff that are imposed by any country on some other country?
No, I don't have any idea.
So like there are three types of tariffs: import tariff, export tariff, and transit tariff. So can you explain what is these all
Import
three?
tariff, like if you're purchasing from, if you're purchasing goods or services from another country, and that country has imposed a tax. Basically, you can say like that. You can say that that is a kind of tariff you have to give to the another country from where you are purchasing the goods. So import tax is import tariff is that, and export tariff is which is we are exporting our goods and services to some other country, and the good taxes which we have to pay to that country that we are exporting. And in India, the policy is whatever we are exporting goods and services to another country, the export is exempted. The tax is exempted to our exports, because India government encouraging our people to export more because they try to gather financial foreign reserves to Indian economy. They want to collect the foreign reserves. So that's why Indian government try to like make people to sell more, to export more to another country.
So you haven't talked about transit tariff, but I want to tell about the taxes which government imposed when you are importing or exporting goods within a country, or you are passing through that country, like the tax between the country, like if you are shipping the product from India to London or Britain, so the Red Sea passes, or Suez Canal. Suez Canal is the passing way of the any country, and that country will impose a tax on you, and that is the transit tariff.
Yes, you mean like the sell and the buy, the sell country and the buying country, and between the
passing through that country, if you will pass, if your product will go from there, you have to give some tax to that countries.
From where the product is going from.
It is similar to the toll plazas where we
Yeah,
live.
of course.
It is very similar to that.
Yes. So, what is the purpose of tariff? Like, why government impose tariff, or what is the purpose of the
Basically
imposing tariff?
Tariff is a negative impact on the country. Tariff is not you cannot consider tariff as a good thing.
Why?
Tariff is not a good thing for other countries, but for country who wants to grow their domestic production, it is good for them, I think.
Yes. Like we have imposed something tariff to the China, imposed on China because China has dumped that products to our
for the
market.
importer country, it is the best thing, because if you will impose the tariff on some other country, that then their product will come inside your country. There the prices will be of high prices. Okay, and that prices cannot competed by the local players.
Yeah, when you rise the tariff, basically then the price of commodity will increase in the market. So people of that country wants to buy that product less and wants to buy those products, and also US government is exempting tax on domestic products.
Yes.
This also comes in news. So because of that reason, their local product price will go down for sure, and they will buy local products. So it's very
encourage
good.
more local products than other countries.
It's very good for the country itself, but for us, for other countries, it is gonna create a kind of trade war.
Yes, like for example, like Diwali, you can say Diwali, and the lightnings that we have to decorate our homes with the lightning.
Yeah.
So the lightning is made in China. The lighting is made in China. So the lightings that we purchase for Diwali celebrations, so mostly they are made in China. So, so Indian government try to not to purchase those products which is made in China, because China is like dumped their products into our market in
Yeah.
very cheaper
Because
prices.
they used to manufacture the product in the like in the high volume. They used to manufacture the
Yes.
product in high
That's-
volume. That they
Because
are
our
they have the
manufacturing sector is very down low, and China's manufacturing sector is very high, very high, and they have laborers, they have manufacturing, they have industries in a very huge amount. But as compared to India, manufacturing sector is, as compared to China, is very less.
No,
So-
their labor practices, what China is giving, that their labor is got the minimum prices. Like they can afford the labor as low as India should give their labors.
Yes.
Like they can avail labors in a very cheap prices. So that's what the part of any manufacturing company, that they can get
There are also there are two types of laborers, like laborers and skilled laborers. So China
Mhm.
have skilled laborers,
Skilled laborers
and we
more.
have like laborers, but mostly they are not skilled.
Skilled.
Yeah, you are right.
And government are also launching a lot of to enhance their skills, but there is lack of awareness among the laborers,
Yes, right.
so they are unable to take advantage of these schemes.
Right.
So what do you think? What is the conclusion? Can you suggest some solutions for this? Should US government raise its tariff, or should it decrease it? What is the solution? Don't you think we should discuss about the solution?
I think
Yeah.
there are, we can say, like it is good and bad.
Both.
for
Okay.
us. So good is like India can promote more products, more domestic products to our people.
Mhm.
So people likes to buy more products which is made by in India also.
But how will you control trade war? You know, sorry, it's affecting Indian economy. Many people are losing their job because of increased tariff in US. So these all are interlinked within.
Yes.
If one country is raising its tariff, then it has impact on all of the rest country. So we should think of a solution that will have a mutual, mutual benefit to both the countries. I think they should mutually discuss this. That
Government
I
has to
will.
make-
It should not be raised by 100% or 80%. Obviously, tariff should be there, but in a limited amount.
Yeah.
They should promote their domestic production, like India is also promoting their domestic production, but not by increasing tariffs. They are promoting Make in India scheme, Made in India schemes. So US can promote their domestic production in these ways as well. There's not necessarily need to increase tariff only. So I think they should reduce the tariff somewhat, and mutually they should decide what to do.
Other solution can be like if US is not if US is not decreasing their tariffs, so we can diversify our export to some another countries, like those who need the urgency, like South Africa. South Africa's many countries wants the actual needers of the products, what the US is not getting, then they should not get. Like Africa has many countries who did not able to get waters,
Yes. They eat
mitti, sand.
They eat sand.
They used to they used to eat sand type of roti or
Yes.
bread, chapatis in their food, and there is a type of clay they used to eat, and that's where the solution is. Like you need to, if you are not getting something from some another country, then you should diversify your export
In
locations.
some other countries, yeah, for sure.
So, Indian government should need to work on this. Why we need to depend on any
Focus more on
any countries.
some other countries rather than focusing on America
And US.
US. But we can diversify more products, more services to some very some other countries.
Needy countries
Needy
only.
countries like South Africa.
Like America has the potential that they can manage their resources in a very well manner, but the countries like South Africa cannot afford that type of products.
Right.
Like you have heard it before that they used to eat clay chapati. So what is the purpose that how their living standard are decreasing day by day?
They don't have much resources, much eating materials to consume that products because they are not aware. Maybe you can say.
But as a country, Indian country, India has the vast diversity. So, as our big heart tells that we need to do something good for the people, by the people, to the people. So we need to do this. Rather, you are spending the money on the
this is something
US
which
government.
is you can like this is something which is we are not exporting. We are like doing a good deed.
Yeah,
Yes.
India.
We are not doing this for business.
Yeah, India should focus on business
Business
more
purpose.
rather than only thinking about that. India should
India is
should work less on morals and principles. India is so into values, and even we as Indians are so into values. But we should also think strategically that where we can earn profit and do good for our own country, because good deeds are obviously necessary. We should not lack morals in what we are doing, but India should think strategically. So with this, we want to
End up our this debate journey.
not debate. It was basically a group discussion. So with this, we want to tell you bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.